Today we are here in New York Reflection Studios with the breathtaking and breath-giving woman NEVSAH, and I want to ask you who you are and what is breath for you.
Yeah, so I'm NEVSAH. I was born in Izmir, Turkey, the west side of Izmir. And I went to American high school, and then I studied architecture. But once I was studying architecture, I started getting interested in behavioral science, human psychology, and generally about life, because I always felt this urge that I want to live life fully. So the first time I ever started working on myself was through yoga and meditation. Over the years, by doing yoga, breathing techniques and meditation, I realized I could really calm down myself, I could be centered, I could be happy and fulfilled during those moments. And yet in life, something would happen and I would lose my balance. So I started questioning that because I wanted something sustainable. I wanted to get out of bed and feel calm and be centered, and throughout my whole life, throughout my whole everyday life, in all emotions, in all circumstances, I didn't want to lose my balance. I wanted to be centered and calm all the time. So I started looking at human behavior and
so it's
what
possible
happens.
to
Yeah,
feel
it is
that
possible.
way,
Yeah, and I'm interested in that. I want something more. I want something more sustainable, and that's why I started working on breath. I got trainings on breath from different breathwork schools, and then I got into behavioral science. I got into coaching. Breathing techniques, you can calm yourself down. You can be motivated, you can be energetic. How we breathe affects how we feel, how we think, who we are. So breathing is habitual, and like most people realize, breathing habits can be a big risk for our health. Every time a person changes her breathing, and instead of just leaving it to the body, to the respiration, because respiration is a brainstem reflex, it happens automatically and it's working perfectly. But every time we are doing the breathing, every time we are aware of our breath and we are controlling and doing something about our breathing, we mess the whole system. Many people don't even know they're breathing dysfunctionally. Yeah, because dysfunctional breathing habits happen or grow on an unconscious level. So we are not even aware of what we're doing in our breathing. That's why I call upon everyone and ask them to just have an analysis, see if you're doing something dysfunctional. Because if you're doing something dysfunctional, you're putting your health at big risk and you are not even aware of it.
How did you decide to help people? So first you saw that it's helping you, and you we can say you saved yourself and you made it sustainable for yourself. And what was the moment that you said, okay, now I'm going to create a bigger consciousness about this and I'm going to help people and teach this?
It was right in the beginning. I'm a person who is a sharer. I share.
Okay.
It's like I love to share everything I know, everything that is useful for me, and I'm a giver. You know, I'm a person who likes to give, and I'm a person who likes to share. So the first moment on, the first session I did breath work, I was like, I'm going to learn it and I'm going to tell about it to everyone. I was always searching for what I already had, because I grew up with a Sufi master, you know, who was my grandmother, and seeing her in that ability of surrendering and letting go and just in that depth, it changed me a lot already. I mean, it's like I grew in that surrendering and letting go tradition.
It's called Miracle Course, correct?
Yes.
And I love the name. Like, why did you call it Miracle?
I didn't call it.
Oh,
the name is really interesting. When I first started doing this, I called my seminar the Breath Seminar.
Okay.
But then again, with just changing dysfunctional breathing habits, because like I said, there are more than 200 symptoms caused because of dysfunctional breathing habits, and those can heal. And after many years, our participants started calling the course, this is a miracle course, miracles happen, another miracle, and they were like, this is a miracle course. So we said, okay, that's a miracle course, and we just, it's like we changed the name, we accepted the name given by people, and that's very sacred, I believe.
We had this short period of time but you explained everything.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And
we're here with Mel again, and I want to ask her if she wants to add anything to this conversation.
NEVSAH,
Yes.
how long are you going to be in New York for?
I'm going to be in New York until the end of October. Then I'm going to Birmingham and afterwards London. So I go back and forth to all of the places. My family got used to me traveling, and I'm really in love with what I do. And they sometimes come along, like my little daughter comes with me sometimes, and my husband sometimes comes with me. So it's like it's a family tradition now. They're in and out of the seminars all the time. It's a beautiful life. So this is like, this was what was fulfilling for me, and I already have it. So I'm really grateful for everything I have, for my life, for my students, for everyone who came across.
We're grateful to have you here in New York.
Thank you.
And expect to see you more here.
Hopefully,
and thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's a continuous love and support. Thank you for the love and light you expand to the whole world.
Namaste.
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 Bravo.